What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm doing race picks for the Blue-Emu Maximum Pain Relief 500 at Martinsville International Speedway. Let's go ahead and just jump straight to it. This weekend, after a one-weekend break for Easter, we are back racing at Martinsville International Speedway, the half-mile pay-per-click, where you will see short track tempers and a lot of beating banging and a lot of bump and runs as well here at Martinsville International Speedway. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. But the first thing before we jump into all the picks and stuff, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So just like a week or two ago when we were racing at Bristol, once again, weather is in the forecast for Saturday. There right now is currently a 60% chance of right now. Again, when I'm filming this, there is a chance the weather can change, but there is a very good chance that there will be rain in the forecast, potentially thunderstorms in the forecast as well. So we have to really keep an eye on that. But right now, there is a 60% chance of rain going into this weekend at Martinsville International Speedway. So let's go ahead and just jump straight into the picks for this episode. So for those of you who are new to the channel, have subscribed recently to the channel, here's how I do picks for the channel. It's very similar to the NASCAR Weekly podcast. So I do a driver that generally runs up front who's going to struggle the week. An underdog, a driver doesn't always run up front or is an underfunded equipment that will run really, really well. And I choose the winner's pick, the driver that is going to win the race. And then I also do ones to watch. I usually choose 4 drivers that could win the race and ones you need to watch out for this weekend. So anyway, let's go ahead and just jump straight into picks for Martinsville. So who is my suck pick for the Blue-Emu Maximum Pain Relief 500 at Martinsville? My suck pick here has kind of been a little bit down from last year's standards. And not only that, this is arguably his worst track. He only has 5 top 5s and 19 top 10s. Yes, he does have a winner back in 2011, but other than that, he's he's been kind of struggled since racing here at Martinsville throughout his entire career. My suck pick for Martinsville is going to be Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick, the last couple races, especially here at Martinsville, he's absolutely not been on his A game at this racetrack. He usually runs around a 6-10 position, but the last 2 races especially, he's either gone a lap down, he's had to bounce back from being a lap or 2 down at times, and he barely bounced back to eventually a top 10 the last time we were here. So to me, Kevin Harvick, I think, is going to struggle, and he's also not been as good this time around as he was in previous years. We jump into the underdog pick for this weekend at Martinsville. Who is my underdog pick? My underdog pick the last couple weeks is one of the new teams. This team has been getting their stuff together a little bit more, but they have not been able to complete the races when they're running in the top 10. The last 3 races, they have really shown speed. They showed speed at Phoenix, but the crew chief made a mistake. They had decent speed at Atlanta. They were in the top 10 quite a bit of that race, and they also had quite a bit of speed as well at Bristol Dirt, but they had to cut tire after contact Ricky Stenhouse Jr. But this race, I've had circled on the track for this driver because this driver generally is really, really fast here at Martinsville International Speedway, and he also is going to have the same setup as some of the guys you'll need to watch out for, and these guys have been really, really good. My underdog pick is going to be Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace, like I said, he's been really good. This is arguably one of his best tracks on the circuit, and with the 2311 backing, which has Joe Gibbs Racing backing as well, I think that Bubba Wallace will have a very good shot of contending, and I think that he honestly could be an underdog. He might be in contention to win this race, but I think that team will at least have a shot for a top 5, and I think they will run really, really well here at Martinsville International Speedway. So now we're going to go ahead and jump into the winner's pick for the Blue-Emu Maximum Pain Relief at Martinsville. Who is my winner's pick for this weekend's race at Martinsville? So far this year, we've had 7 different winners in 7 races. I think that is going to change. I think that we are going to get our first repeat winner of 2021. This driver has been in contention to win the last 3 straight Martinsville races. He's won 2 of the last 3. He won the fall 2019 race at Martinsville, and he won the spring 2020 race, technically summer, but the summer 2020 race as well. My winner's pick, and the first driver that's going to win multiple races in 2021 is going to be Martin Schurrex Jr. Martin Schurrex Jr. used to really not be that great here at Martinsville, but over the last couple of years, he's become one of the best at Martinsville International Speedway. And I think that he is going to have a lot of speed this week, and has had a lot more speed this year than he had last year. And I think that he will win his 2nd race of the year at Martinsville. I think Martin Schurrex Jr. continues his mastery. It's his 3rd win in the last 4 races here at Martinsville International Speedway. And now we're going to jump onto the ones that you need to watch out for this weekend's race at Martinsville International Speedway. Who are the drivers you need to keep your eye on for this weekend? The first one I'm going to have is Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski has 2 career wins here at Martinsville. He won in the spring in 2017 and in the spring in 2019. And Brad Keselowski has only finished once outside the top 10, I think, since 2015. The last 11 races, he's only got one finish outside the top 10. He has been super, super, super good here at Martinsville International Speedway, and I think that he will continue that success. I think Brad Keselowski definitely has a really good shot. He's also been really, really fast to start the year in 2021, and I think that he will have very, very good speed, and he will be a contender potentially for the win here at Martinsville International Speedway. The second driver that you really need to keep your eyes on for this weekend here at Martinsville is going to be Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin has been absolutely consistent this year. He's only had one finish outside the top 10, and so far, he's just been absolutely good this year. He's been really, really consistent. I think he's got like 5 top 5s to start this year, and his average finish right now is like a 4.5. And not only that, Denny Hamlin is really, really good here at Martinsville International Speedway. I know the last 2 races haven't gone fantastic for him, and he was starting to fall off at the end of the race, but Denny Hamlin's won 5 times here, and I think that he will have a lot of speed, and I think he will give a run at Schurrex for the win in this race. The third driver that you definitely need to keep your eyes on for this weekend is the guy that won the last time we were here at Martinsville International Speedway, Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott, I will admit, has not been as good as I thought he was going to be in 2021 after he won the championship last year. But, like I said, he won the last time we were here. And I think the Hendrick Motorsports equipment is going to be really, really good this week. And I think the Hendrick cars are going to show a lot of speed. I think Chase Elliott is going to be the leader for the first time this year, and I think he will definitely have a good shot of contending for the victory. And then the final driver that I want you to keep your eyes on is going to be Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney has absolutely been really, really good the last couple times we were here. I think he has, like 5 top 5s or something like that at this track. He's been really, really consistent throughout his career, and I think that he will bring that same speed this weekend. And I think that Ryan Blaney honestly has a really good shot, because remember, at the beginning of the year, Ryan Blaney kind of struggled to start off the year, but as the season has progressed and gone on, Ryan Blaney has gotten a lot better, and I think that he's going to continue with that same speed, and he will continue to show that this weekend at Martinsville, because he's really, really good here at Martinsville International Speedway. So, anyway, those are my race picks for the Blue-Emu Maximum Pain Relief 500 at Martinsville International Speedway. So, anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications so you're notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Link description below for that. And combo your picks for this weekend's race at Martinsville. Who do you think is going to struggle this weekend? Who do you think is going to be underdog? And who do you think is going to win this weekend's race at Martinsville International Speedway? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, so YouTube can recommend more of these great videos out to you guys. Do that, I would greatly and truly appreciate. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. And I'll see you guys next time for some more great and awesome NASCAR content. Take care, everybody.